Let's watch this again.
Next up, the world premiere of the next major Life is Strange game.
I'm gonna go through this, and I'm gonna pause when needed. I just want the Black Panther solo game. Oh, that'd be really cool,
when I moved
actually.
to Haven Springs, I hadn't seen my brother Gabe in years.
Let me just pause this for a second. Now I'm gonna talk about the Life is Strange trailer, and I know some of y'all not super interested in this game, but I am very much looking forward to this. So far, I'm seeing really good things, and I'm seeing things that do remind me of the first game, and that's what I was most looking forward to or hoping would happen in this game. That they did seem to bring back some of the old vibe elements, so I'll go through that as I go.
It's just so good to see you again. Welcome to Haven.
This place is pretty sweet.
I'm glad you two met. Is this dude my best friend?
And this dude hands me the best beers.
Alex, right? I'm Steph. I didn't realize
that we all knew you were coming.
I love that Steph still wears a beanie.
Well, what do you
Like,
think?
truly.
I love it. I really let myself believe.
Welcome home.
I don't know what to believe now, except Gabe is dead.
So that was number one, the vibe they brought back from the first one. There's been a death, and some people are saying it was an accidental maybe or something, and we're trying to figure out if it was not an accidental thing. And that was something that made the first one exciting. You're just kind of like, there is something going on with this character. You know, the that you start looking into and you start finding these horrible truths, that kind of stuff. So super looking forward to what they're going to do with this game. I have a feeling it's going to be sort of a similar sort of vibe.
This one's for you, Gabe.
Emotional.
Hearing everyone talk about my brother, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that.
What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident.
It wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Alex? Are you okay?
No. They're definitely hiding something.
Yep, going out and adventuring, doing things
here,
trying to figure out what's going
Haven's
on.
a community. We help each other.
Alex, be careful.
There's something you should know about me. I know
It's the
what other
power
people
of
are
emotion,
feeling.
Allie.
I can see these auras around them.
To get
If
to
they're
the
angry
truth.
or sad or afraid, I feel it too. When I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it. And if somebody's feeling something big, it infects me and I lose control. I've never told anyone. But now I can find out what's really going on.
You'll need help.
I've got your back.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is going to speak to a lot of people. I think a lot of people are empathetic and that kind of stuff. So it speaks to me, but I understand how some of you guys are saying, like, you don't have an actual power that you can move anything or you can do anything. But rewinding time didn't actually do much either, other than being able to change your decisions. So you don't really have that. However, I don't know if they're going to do anything differently in this one. Yeah, you can feel what somebody may be thinking or feeling, but what can you do with it? Who knows? I hope they do something interesting in that sense, so that it does give a feeling of like your I don't know, like you have an impact on it, right? So I hope that they do that, but I'm still very intrigued with the story. So that's not going to stop me from looking at this game or buying this game. So I'm definitely going to be playing this game, you guys. I'm definitely going to be uploading it to YouTube. So yes, I love the Life is Strange series. I connect more personally with the story in Life is Strange 2, though. The whole big bro, little bro aspect. This game looks so awesome, though. And Maz, I feel super opposite of that in a sense. I liked the first one because I personally relate to it more. It's more of like, I don't know, I feel like the story was like more serious or something. Like as much as it was like the two brothers trying to figure out, trying to remember here, the two brothers like trying to help each other find their mom and all that sort of stuff. I don't know what it was, but I think the first one had so much more. Maybe it was like that, like, I don't know. Maybe it does, I don't know. But yeah, maybe it's just a personal connection because I'm female. The characters are female. And, you know, as a female, we have to worry about those kind of situations in the first Life is Strange. And in the second, Life is Strange might be more relatable to the male demographic. I'm not positive. I can't say that for sure, but it's definitely interesting. Oh, you see the glass? Yes. Oh, the glass blows out. Empathy is a bitch, not gonna lie. Yes, Mickey, completely understand and I completely feel you. But at the same time, Mickey, I do feel similar in the sense of Life is Strange game. Being an empath, you can kind of judge when somebody's lying or some things are not adding up. That's something that, a power that empaths have, right? So it's kind of cool. They kind of made a game about that. Yeah, you nailed it. The story in Life is Strange 1 was way more in depth. Yeah, I was more fond of Life is Strange 2 as relation to two wolves. Exactly, Zio. And brothers too, right? That kind of stuff. Like, so I can understand. I can definitely understand when people are more related. So this one's going to be interesting because it's got a female and a male character. So will it kind of tie both of those? However, the empath thing might not be relatable to a lot, like everybody in that sense too, right? Super intrigued. Definitely going to play it. Love this like screen. This looks super awesome. I love the colors. Like, damn.
Welcome to the world premiere of The Next Man. So I'm now
game about empathy, about how we connect to each other.
That's mainly what I wanted to say about this game.
By a complex
Things
mystery,
that I'm excited about.
Supernatural elements, all brought to life by an incredible cast, led by our new player character, Alex, played by Erica Mori.
What I love most about Alex is she's this smart, resilient young woman who, at the start of the game,
just gonna turn this down and see what you guys have to say as well.
But she still has this.
I think the new Life is Strange will be more reminiscent of the first Life is Strange because in Life is Strange 2, Daniel actually had a power, telekinesis. Exactly. The rewind thing does have an impact as well, even though you're not physically doing anything with it. Yeah, you were able to sort of move things. No, it was because you rewound time that things didn't happen. Therefore, different choices, different events happened. So it wasn't like you were able to move things. I was trying to remember the beginning where something falls underneath like the tool thing in the garage, and you had to like get that out somehow. And I think there was just something where you had to like rewind time so many times in a certain way. Anyway, but yeah, they definitely pulled some things from Life is Strange 1. Hopefully they pulled some good elements from Life is Strange 2. I'm not really seeing Life is Strange 2 vibes in here though.
The start of the game is an unparalleled empathic ability, the psychic power of empathy. It allows her to.
If anything, I do see that other game, Tell Me Why. I do see a little bit of that game in here.
If she's not careful.
So, because Tell Me Why, you kind of like, I don't know, you kind of like pause time or something and you can see past things happen in front of you, like past situations. And then there were some moments where you got to choose like whose memory
who fans may recognize
basically that whose memory was correct, that you wanted to like follow the story along. So in a way kind of has that vibe, I guess, but this is going to be made by totally different wait, Tech 9, who did they didn't wait, who did Tell Me Why? Tell Me Why is Don't Nod. And Deck 9 is different, or are they part of Don't Nod? So they did Life is Strange before the storm, but they and it was Don't Nod that did the original Life is Strange. So interesting. The twist in both Life is Strange games, though, have drawn more of an emotional response from me than most games though, which is why I love it. That's yeah, I definitely agree. They tell like an emotional story, and they don't focus necessarily on a fighting mechanic or like any of those typical gaming mechanics. This is a story game that has some gaming mechanics, if you want to say it that way, but yeah, they're mostly a story game. All Life Strange games have been pretty frustrating with character personalities. Just overboard for me. Completely understand it's not for everybody. I definitely completely understand that. The twists in both Life Strange games have drawn more of an emotional. Can't wait to replay the first one. God damn it, Allie. What's up, Clockwork? Good, thank you so much. This news is uplifting. I'm sorry to hear about that. But don't let that stop you. I mean, in the sense, like, if there's other ways you can learn and do those things, try that. Really don't let that stop you. And also don't let that stop you from trying again in the future as well. The thing that I love about these series is you can see the growth from game to game. Yeah, I mean, but it's tough for me because I still think the first one was one of my favorites. So yeah, Deck 9 did Before the Storm, which is interesting because they were able to pull elements from the first one into this game. So we'll see how this goes, though. I'm super curious to see how the Life is Strange remaster is going to look. What are they gonna do? It looks, I mean, it's not even an old game, so I'm super interested to see what they're gonna do with that.
The life
oh,
is
also, let's just check out this artwork
a
because
special thing we've yet to
I
reveal.
love art.
Holding on to hurricane.
16K Ultimate HD. Man, I love Steph. I love her character in this. She looks super cool. She's gonna bring back the beanie in me. I love the art. That's super cool too.